This is the test setup for the hardware in-loop simulation as part of the Vineyard UAV project. Here we have the Ardupilot APM 2.5, the unit under test in this situation. Connected to the Ardupilot is the Turnigy 2.4 GHz receiver. Female to female pin headers are used to interface between the two. It is important to note that channel 8 on the Ardupilot corresponds to channel 5 on the receiver. This facilitates the Ardupilot mode and also powers the receiver, as seen by the black and red cables. The U-Box GPS has been connected for completeness in this situation, even though it is not required. The XT60 power connector and telemetry pins have been left open, as the USB connection facilitates both of these in this situation. Here, the setup is complete, with the last step being to connect the USB cable to the GCS. This powers the Ardupilot, the receiver, and the GPS. It is important that this is done last. Here we have the hardware in loop simulation running in flight gear. The Turnigy transmitter has control over the plane's elevator, rudder, aileron and throttle, as well as a toggle switch to interchange between stabilisation and manual flight modes. The current flight mode is stabilisation, meaning that following a disturbance, the plane will return to a wings level attitude. This can be tested by inducing a left roll. It can be seen that the plane has returned to a wings level attitude. Using the toggle switch, the mode is now switched over to manual. Immediately, the plane simulation can be seen to drift. A similar disturbance will now be induced in manual mode. It can be seen that the stabilisation effect is no longer occurring. The mode will now be switched back to stabilisation. The effect is immediate, and it can now be seen that the plane is back to a wings level attitude. This occurs similarly for rudder and elevator controls, with the plane returning to a wings level attitude.